आवाज नहीं आ रहा है?
यस सर, आवाज नहीं आ रहा।
सर आप म्यूट हो।
सर म्यूट योरसेल्फ। हेलो।
हाँ बोलो सचिन, बोलो।
हेलो।
हेलो।
हाँ बोलो बोलो।
कौन?
Hello, can you hear me?
यस सर।
यस सर।
Yes, sir.
Okay, so basically in this session, I'm going to cover the very important part, which is basically called as a subsetting the data set, which we have how you can subset your data set. Means if you need, you can call some rows and some column, then it is very simple command you can able to get immediate, just writing one. But if you need, if you have big data set and in that big data set you have a, you want to check, you want to take few, I can say let's say I have a 100 cross 100 rows and columns, and I'm interested to get, let's say, first row of third row of second column, like that data. So how to get such a data? So there is a called subsetting data set. So for that, to getting such a subset data, we must always perform this code. So what is that code? So appending rows and columns we have already seen the last class. MCQ is also done. So this is your MCQ. This is the subsetting data set. So suppose I'm using the data set A. Just assume that I'm using the data set A. Means I have, for example, data set in the sense I can say I have COVID data, for example. So COVID data set is my data set. Okay. So I have a data set A, and I'm interested here to get, means in my data set A, in my data set A, I am interested, I have some variable, let's say add. I want add will be greater than 20. Add means I'm interested to get filter the data. Filtering, this is called filtering the data. So if this variable is greater than 20, then I need this many variables. I don't want entire data. Are you getting my point? If we have 10 columns, and if just simply I have written only this much command, so it will give me the entire rows and entire column. But I am interested only these three variables. So whenever I am interested only these three variables, we have tried the command for select these many variables. Okay, so we will actually, when we see the demo, you'll be understand what it means. So just understand, means how the coding part can be done. I have data set A, and in this data set I am doing subsetting. Subsetting means I have to write the command for subsetting, and if this variable is greater than 20, or you can add any conditions, equal to 20 or less than 20, whatever command you want to write, you can write. Then in this data set I want only these three variables. If you won't write this part, then it will give me the entire rows and columns, which actually I don't want, because that is that also gives by the without subset. Okay, that you can get it without subset. But if I'm interested only these columns or these variables, then I need to select this and write the whichever variables you need. Okay, so we will see how it works. Once you have done this, you have to just execute this. Just execute this. Once you execute this one, it will show you your actual data. Actual means the subsetting data. Actual means your subsetting data. But what happened? You wanted to save that particular subset data, right? You want to, once you get it, those data, now I'm interested only working on those data. I am not interested working on original data. So in that scenario, we have to use command which is very, very important here, write.csv. So this is something new which is not related to subsetting, but just this is all subsetting the your data set, or you can call file. So whenever you want to save the data, you want to create a new file, means you want to you are saving that file. Okay, create a new file means you are saving, actually you are saving the file. Okay, this is called saving the file, creating, and then automatically it will save. Once you have created, that means you're going to definitely going to save the file. So what is the command? Write.csv means I am what this is my data set. Now I'm this is the you have taken subset. Okay, you have taken subset. Now once you execute this, now what is the command? Write.csv. Your original data file is what? A, comma, write down whichever file name you want. Write down whichever file name you want, and just control enter. You'll be come across your data. That means whatever the new one file you have created, it will be get saved in particular path. So I will show you the demo how it works. But sometime what happen, you want without row names. Sometime it will give the 1 2 3 4 is a one extra column will be created. So whenever you want to remove that particular column without that particular column, then we are supposed to write here just one more extra command, which is row dot names is equal to false. This will what it does, it will remove the first row number. In generally when you create any file, it will be 1 2 3 4 by default automatically created, but actually when you save it, it will automatically assume the you can call it a variable. So that actually we don't want. So whenever you want to remove that particular column, then you're supposed to use that just extra one more command, which is row dot name. Now once it is done, now there is one thing I have mentioned here, note. If you just go to that CSV file, and if you want to make any change, you change it, save it, and save it, and then again execute read.csv. Abhi kya hota? What happened here? In some scenario, while entering the data, maybe you will face the problem. Something is wrong with the data. Something mistake done. Okay. So always going to back in your Excel file and then changing that again, saving that again, recalling that become a difficult task. So in that scenario, wherever your file is there, open with some command. I will show you in demo, and change whatever you want to change, save it. Okay, save it, and then run this one. So there is no need of again importing the data. Directly you can work with saving this command. It will work. I think it should work. Okay. So I will take this as a demo, and then you will be understand how it works here. Okay. So this is quite because all technical part is there. So just explaining you will be not understand much, but definitely when we do the demo, you will be understand properly. Okay. So I'll just share the another RStudio file here so that you can understand. Okay. So now I'm interested here subsetting the data. Okay, so this is the view COVID data. So if you see, this is the view COVID data, so which you have considered, which we have created last to last class. So in this questions, you can see 1, 2, 3, 4 is automatically by default. So this is not actually in your variable. It is excluded from the variable. So name, month, positive, negative, ratio, and add and so on. You can consider so many variables. So I have considered these variables, and having these 7 rows, you can call so if you want to see the dimension of this data, you can see the dimension just typing DIM of your data set. So it will show you how many rows and how many columns are there. But suppose I'm interested now, the ratio which is greater than 3 in my COVID data. Okay, I'm interested the ratio which is greater than 3 in my this COVID data. Okay, so how to perform such a task? Are you getting my point? So do you have any simple without subsetting command? I don't think maybe one can go for simple way and they can write. But suppose if I work like this, I'm just taking trial and error whether it works or not. COVID data, and in COVID data, I am interested. Let's say add greater than 3. Suppose this is interested. What? So you can see here, this add is not found. Okay. So maybe I'll remove this bracket and I will just try for this thing, a dollar sign, whether it work out. See what it's saying. It's not actually giving me data. It is not actually giving me, or I can take a ratio. Just take a ratio. Ratio greater than 3. So what it gives? Can you see here? So it is showing me that first one is true, means in my data set, the first one is true. 6.6, it is greater than 3. It is less than 3, right? So that's why it is showing me false. Again, next one is greater than 3. That's why it is showing me true. Next one is 3.7. That's why true. But actually, I'm not getting any subset data. I'm not getting here any subset data. So in this scenario, it fails. In this scenario, it fails. So whenever it is fails, we always go for subsetting the data. So how to make subset? So assume any variable. So my data, we can my subset. We can call my subset. My subset. Write this program. So this is your variable. Always remember, this is whenever it is left hand side, it is always your variable. Now subset. So I'm writing the command for getting. See, understand the question first. I'm interested on to fetch the data whose ratio is greater than 3. So this is the very important question. Okay. So how to get the ratio greater than 3? So write subset, and from where you want the ratio greater than 3? From COVID Mumbai, right? So this is your COVID Mumbai. That means this data. This is your original data set. So COVID Mumbai. So COVID Mumbai, comma. What you want? Ratio. Now what happened? Remember, whenever you go for this thing, getting any variable, make sure that just type and see which are the variables you have here. I'm telling you, because whenever you perform, then always it should be check the name of variable properly, whether the ratio is in capital or small, etc., etc. Okay. So now it is written properly small, RATIO. It is not in capital. So whenever it is capital, when you execute small, it won't be run. Okay. So do it properly. So subset your data set, comma, ratio is greater than 3. So when I execute this, and now I'm executing the subset. Okay. So see, this is the subsetting the data. This is, I have just subset data, but I want to see the actually data. So just write again this variable name, So you can see this ratio greater than 3, that means 6.6, 3.3, 3.7. It is showing me all. It is showing me all the columns. It is showing me all the rows and all the columns automatically whenever this condition satisfies. But suppose I am only interested the variable. I am only interested the variable here, names, months, and positive data. Means I am only interested in the ratio which is greater than 3, and I want your boss told we need only the place, month, and how many get infected. That means how many are positive cases are there. Okay, so I'm interested in only 3 variables. So in that scenario, we have to always go by select this names, months, and positive. Make sure that you're writing select is equal to C. Write it because it is character, so write it in double quote. Names, months, positive, as it is written here. You can see. So you can just copy this and you can paste it here. There is no problem. But make sure that the names will be written NAME. Means that if it is small, it should be small. Otherwise, it will be show you the syntax. So this is the way you can take any subset data which you like. Whenever your boss asks you, like, you have to create this and that and so on. So when you execute this again, see what now when you execute without this select, it will give all variables and columns. But whenever you execute this where you want only these 3 columns or these 3 you can whatever you call, then in that scenario how it works. Let's see. Now can you see the data? So this is the very important command which you can properly understand. So whenever you execute this, you can see you have only the 3 columns, which is names, months, and positive. So this is called basically subsetting your data. This is the very important part. Okay, so I'll stop here. Let me unmute you all. If you have any difficulty, then we can discuss. Okay, so chat box is open. When I have unmute you all, if you have any questions related to subsetting, please ask, because the next task which I'm going to discuss here, it's not related to this, but actually it is a very preliminary part. So if you have any difficulty related to subsetting, or you can ask, or if you have any questions which you want from COVID, यहाँ से अगर आपको कोई भी डेटा सेट अगर fetch करना है या subset करना है, you tell me. I will tell you how to get this. Yes, anyone? Can you hear me?
Yes, sir.
Yeah,
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
yes, no questions.
No question, sir.
No questions. That means great. That means great. Means you understood all. Okay. So I'll proceed with this. Proceed with this. Just give me time. Okay. So means you can take any subset data among this, just writing these commands. Okay. Just writing these commands. Sometimes what happens, suppose you want to see I want to just find out in the positive in which location my number of cases is 1000. Okay, so can you write the command for this? So not you are not asking questions, now I am asking the question. Okay, so what is the question? Suppose I'm interested in which location my number of cases is 1000. So how to write the command for this? Anyone can tell, or you can write in chat box, no problem.
Sir, repeat again question.
In which location the number of cases is 1000? मगर मुझे केवल 1000 का डेटा निकालना है, तो मैं कैसे उसको निकालूंगा?
Hello, sir.
हाँ बोलिए.
Maybe, sir, number of positive cases equals to 1000 and the select करेंगे name का names.
Okay. But how we write it down? R में ऐसा बोलने से नहीं होता है. See, you
Hello.
हाँ बोलिए.
Hello.
हाँ बोलिए बोलिए.
Sir, you want only the name of the location or the whole detail?
Whole detail means, suppose let's say column 2. Means
Okay.
I want number
Row
of positive cases 1000, where it is 1000.
Means the name of the location, right?
You can say name of a location. That's it. Okay, fine, no problem.
Sir, I write in the chat box.
Okay.
Wait.
Hello, sir.
हाँ बोलिए बेटा.
Subset COVID Mumbai, comma, positive equals to.
Positive equals to.
हाँ sir, double equals to. Double sign जो होता है ना.
Correct.
Double sign.
Absolutely correct. So it is
Equals.
double equal, right?
Double equals to 1000.
Absolutely correct.
Select name.
Select.
Name.
Okay. Yeah, somebody also written something. Yeah, approximate equal. But if I run this one, let me take entire rows. Let me take the entire rows first. Then I will tell you that what is changed. Okay. Let me execute this and see what it's showing me. See. So this is double equal command is very important. If I write simply equal, it will work or not. Let me see. See what it's showing me. It is giving me else data. I don't know what it's giving. Something else data it is giving. So whenever you want to take any particular equal sign, information, like I'm interested only the called exact equal informations, I may go for this. Okay. Or if you want only the name of the locations, or you want to where exact 1000 location is there, so just write select equal to, just write the name. So names, because it is S. Execute. So it will again display me the only the names of the location. See, Dadar. So in Dadar we have, you can see here, in Dadar we have exact 1000 number of cases. So this is the way you can do so many things. So I've just explained one or two things because just understand. Now this is done. Okay, fine. Now suppose I'll remove this. I'm not interested in that case. So I'll execute this again, my data set. So this is my actual data, right? This is my actual means actual subsetting data, which is based on names, months, and positive. Okay. Now I want to write this data. I want to write this data and save it in my directory. So you have to understand what is directory. Okay. So understand, this is a very important. Look on the front very carefully. Okay. So I'm writing this command one by one. This is the get WD. Get WD means you're getting the working directory. Now if you see this here, bottom here, this side, this portion, in this portion, this is called as a working directory, WD. This is called as working directory. Okay. Why it is called working directory? Because we are working on this directory. Okay. So this WD gives We are working on current directory, working directory again. Okay, working directory. So if I execute this, you can see what actually you are getting here. If you see this, you can path, you can call it as path or address. So in this path, one can see here, it is that means whatever I am working, whatever I am writing on, writing or doing any programming, it is saving me in this folder. So it is a user, my name, and it is in document. So whenever you want to take where is your work, because what happened when you do anything, when you perform any task, and you have to save your file. Okay, so once you save it, it will ask you to save. But Art Studio, what does? Art Studio save automatically, means because when once you install it, it will ask you the path, and it will save the automatically. You want to save as. Okay, that is the one way, that is a usual method we generally follow. But if you want to save it by writing program or writing the code, then you have to follow this instruction carefully. Okay, so you want to see the first working directory. So what is the command for this? Get wd. So get wd will tell you you are working on this current directory. Okay, you are working on this current directory, which is, this is the document. Okay, so here this is the current directory we are working on that. You want to see how many files are there. Directory means how many files, folder, etc are there in this directory. So once you just type der, it will show you the number of files. Now that file will be included folder, your apps, etc etc. Okay, so that I'm just assuming it is a file. So dir will give us number of files. Okay, number of files. Okay, now suppose I want to create this data set. Okay, I want to create this data set. So what I do, I'll create one new folder. Okay, I'll create one new folder. Now make sure that, now understand my task first. I'm interested to create the folder on my desktop. Are you getting my point? I'm interested to create one folder in my desktop. So how to create? Look, my cursor is where it is. Look, my cursor where it is. Okay. So I have click on more. Can you see here more? Go to chat box and write down. Click on more, and once you click on this down arrow button, there is a called, we have a lot of things, copy, but I'm interested only working, set as working directory, and go to directory. Can you see go to directory? Okay. It is a go to directory. So if you want to go to directory, just click on go to directory. So automatically you will come directly this directory file, means der. Okay, but suppose I am created one more folder on my desktop. Okay, so desktop में आपको जाने के लिए क्या करना पड़ेगा? First आपको directory save करना पड़ेगा, means you have to set the directory. Okay, you have to set the directory. Just give me a minute. Just give me a minute. Just give me a minute. Okay, so what is my questions? You can save wherever you want as usual method, that is fine. But I am interested in creating one folder in my desktop. Okay, I'm creating, understand questions are properly. Why am I again repeating again and again? Because understanding the question is important here. So I'm interested to creating a new folder on my desktop. So first you have to set up something. Now if you see this arrow, there's 3 dots. Okay, there is a 3 dots. Okay, so first if you click on these 3 dots, and if you once open this, you will find here so many options where you want to go. So click on desktop. Click on desktop. Once you click on desktop and just open it. Okay, so once you open it, you will be get all the files in my desktop. So this is all actually file in my desktop. Okay, so I want to create folder. So there is option called new create folder. Okay, so just I'll create one folder which is called let's say student. Okay, students as a one folder I have created. Click OK. Click OK. Okay, so is that created in my desktop? So where it is, see, you can see this is the student. So students, if you see in I think you can able to see this because yeah, this is the students. So this is the students file, students folder automatically created here. Okay, but is this your current directory? So I want to just write and see whether, so this is, I have shown you how to get directory first and how to create a desktop, means how to create any folder on desktop. But are you working on this particular you can say folder? Yes or no? So you can just run and see it is on desktop. But is this current file, is this current directory? No, this is not current. But you can see now what you have to do. You have to just go here and set the current directory. Okay, you have to just go there. Okay, before that just type this get wd. So it will show you the current directory. Matlab, now I am working on this particular desktop. Okay, so what you have to do, first you have to go to your three dots, click on desktop. Okay, open. Once you open this, and then you create your folder. After creating folder, you have to go here and set as working directory. You have to just understand this steps. Are you getting me? Just say set as a working directory. अगर आप set as a working directory नहीं करेंगे तो that will show me the previous directory only. Okay, अभी भी suppose मैं dir enter करता हूँ and I want to see how many folders are there. Can you see 21 files are there here? But suppose I'm interested on let's say now I'm in folder, and now I'm in a folder. Okay, now I'm in a folder. Can you able to see me in folder? This is my desktop command. Okay, now I'm in the folder, which is where folder, students folder. Just click on folder, and now I'm in the folder. Okay, and now I'm in the folder, and now you set the directory. So click on this down arrow and just set as a working directory. So once you click on set as a working directory, and now you type dir. Now can you see here, there is only 0 files, because there is only 0 files. Why? Because in my students there is no file. There is a no file, because I have just created now and I have shown you how to create and how to set working directory. Okay, now I am interested to paste this COVID subset data in my students one file. Okay, students one file. Okay, so just execute this command, write.csv. Write.csv. So this is your data set. I have already explained this. This is your data set, right? This is your data set, and this is a new file which you want to just create. So आप new के बाद कुछ भी लिखो, whatever file names you want, you can just type. Okay, that is based on you. .csv. CSV is a comma separated value. It will separate always. So actually your R works Excel or Studio comma separated files. So better to use comma separated because it gives the proper results. And you don't want the okay, if I remove this, suppose you will not understand what it means. I'll just remove this. I'll execute only this much. Okay, I execute only this much. See, as I executed this, the automatically one file will be created here. Can you see? So this is the very important thing. Now when I executed before dir in my students, it was showing me 0. It was showing me 0. Now let me execute once again because I have created one file and I just want to see whether how many file or folder hai isme. Now can you see here? Just click on directory. Now it is showing me there is a one file. There is a one file. Are you getting me? Why it is showing one? Because यहाँ पे कुछ नहीं था, यहाँ पे एक फाइल आपका create हो गया. So this is the way you have to set directory and get the data direct. अभी क्या होता है? For example, क्या होता है? I'll take only 2 minutes, then I'll come to the question answer session. I want to edit some data. By mistake, I forget. Okay, I forget that data. So if you just click on this button, it will ask you here view file and import data. So just click on view file and see. So once you click on view file, you can see here automatically 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Automatically this data is created. Automatically this data is created. But actually I don't want this data. I don't want this data. Okay. So what is the command for this? You have to write comma row dot names sorry is equal to false. So once you write row dot names and equal to false, now execute and see. Okay, so I've executed this one. Now you can just go to see here. Just go and see whether what it's showing now. Now see this 1 1 1 1, that 1 2 3 4 was there, it is gone. Okay, that means your actual names is a first variable, second variable, third variable, and so on. So here whenever you are interested only for without that 1 2 3 4 rows, then you have to always use rows dot names. Is very very important. Okay, but suppose by mistake actually I am what do you called actually the data for location Santa Cruz was 500, but actually I found it is increased 1000 हो गया. And वो जो data था वो actually खार का था. It was near to Khar, but somebody is given data wrong, which is a Santa Cruz. Okay, I mean some editing you wanted to do. So I have just changes to edit. One will be it was Santa Cruz. I changed by Khar and it was 500. I increased by 500. You save it. Huh? Now how to save it? Control S. Use Control S and close this. क्या किया मैंने यहाँ पे edit किया है and then I have save it. Okay, close it. Now go to your working and just type here read.csv. Read.csv. तो ध्यान से देखोगे तो read.csv में ऑटोमेटिकली यहाँ पे खार आ गया, यहाँ पे आपका 1000 आ गया. So here what I did, अभी ये डेटा आपका छोटा है, it's very small data, but you have the very big data like 1000, 2000. So in that scenario, going back to Excel and finding the data is also simple task, but one can do without going to Excel data, without again see अगर आपने Excel में change किया, anything changed you wanted to do in Excel, then you have to again save it, again import it, and again that process you have to do again and again. Okay, so this is the way one can do. One way is that you can go to view and edit whatever you want to edit, Control S, or there is an option called save here, save it and you can execute. And if you see there is another option called import data set. मतलब सेव करने के बाद आपको read जो लिखते हैं ना हम लोग यहाँ पे read, see this is the program, but somebody forget to program, तो import का options यहाँ पर भी है. Okay, so just write here, if you just click on this import button, automatically one window will come and it just click on here. So देखो यहाँ पे command दे रहा है read.csv, दिख रहा है? This is all. If you are doing first time, you have to install this and then you have to proceed with this. Just click on import और जैसे आप import पे click करोगे तो automatically यहाँ पे आप view देख सकते हो. Automatically दिख रहा है, automatic आपका ये Excel फाइल जैसा open हो जाएगा. Okay, So I just want to stop here. If you have any doubt, you can ask. Okay? Chat box is open and I have unmuted. Maybe I explain a little bit fast, but if you just go through this once again. Okay. So I have already uploaded till last session tak ka sabka video I have already uploaded in the YouTube, so you can just go and watch. This is also this session also I'm going to upload, but give me some time because I have other work also. Okay. So if you have any questions, you can ask. I'm just sharing the feedback form for today's session, so you can just fill it that. And so any questions? Let me see the chat box if you have any questions. Feel free to ask questions, sir, because see, until unless we will not ask, we can't explore more. Okay. So okay. रिंकू यादव फिर से एक बार बताओ, नहीं समझ में आया. अच्छा, तो उसके लिए मुझे एक सेशन और लेना पड़ेगा, so that I will take it next session, but definitely I will again repeat it. Yeah, definitely I'll repeat it once again, because setting this is quite all technical part. Even this also take me the lot time to understand, so I can understand you also. Any other question is there? Yeah, definitely I will repeat this again, because now this session is not possible. In this session is not possible, because if you have any doubt, let's say related to that, you can ask.
Sir, form is already responses is
ये क्या रे, हमेशा यही दिखाता है तुम लोग का फॉर्म में. ऐसा कैसा आता है बार बार?
ऐसे आ रहा है.
ऐसा तो नहीं आना चाहिए.
आ रहा है सर.
आ रहा है क्या?
हाँ सर.
Already response.
ठीक है, कोई बात नहीं. आ रहा है तो आने दीजिए उसको. फिर थोड़े टाइम के बाद मैं एक दूसरा फॉर्म डालता हूँ, तो आप वहाँ उसको आप ये कर सकते. So by the time you can ask questions. Okay, by the time you can ask questions. No question? Yeah, Aman, any question is there? Aman is there?
Yes, sir.
हाँ, कोई क्वेश्चन नहीं आ रहा है बेटा आपका. That means you understood all. So definitely the setting the part I will do it once again in the next session, but better to you can just have how means you can work on this. Okay, so this video I'm going to upload, so if possible you can go to the YouTube and you can. Okay, great.
So you can start means second unit I will complete, then third you can start later on whenever you want.
क्या बोले जैसे सुनाई नहीं पड़ा.
I will complete this second unit.
भैया
हाँ, so that you
इन बातें का एक भूल गए पे नहीं.
क्या बोलते हैं बीच में लग गया.
ये बीके थोड़ा शांत बैठ.
So Rahul sir, I'm sick. Rahul sir has left.
Yes, sir. He's
Yes
left.
sir.
भाग गए.
Yes sir.
Okay, ठीक है. So do you guys
सर राहुल सर है, आपने म्यूट किया है.
अच्छा
You
जैसे
can unmute his cell.
यूनिट 2 हो जाएगा आपका आज?
हाँ मेरा by today I will complete.
ओके ओके ओके
So you can if you want to start later, मतलब अगर आपका first unit if you done, so you can start unit 3.
या नो प्रॉब्लम डेफिनेटली.
अच्छा मैं क्या बोल रहा था
हाँ बोलिए ना.
कि 2 वेरिएबल रिग्रेशन मॉडल उसमें है सेकंड यूनिट में, क्योंकि वो उसका पार्ट है मल्टीपल का. So that you will take ना, or should I take that part?
मल्टीपल उसमें तो सब नोटेशंस और वो सब दिया है ना शायद.
हाँ
मतलब 2 मल्टीपल में आपने लास्ट टाइम वो नहीं लिया है शायद ना.
मैंने मल्टीपल में लिया था वो, बिकॉज सेकंड यूनिट बहुत छोटा हो जाता है ना देन.
2 वेरिएबल बट 2 वेरिएबल देने से अच्छा अगर मल्टीपल ले ले सीधा तो.
हाँ कोई प्रॉब्लम नहीं है. I don't have any issue, but the problem is what you know, when we ask the questions we get less questions to ask in the exam.
Okay. So I'll discuss on cell phone so that these things can
that
be
we will
copied.
discuss later.
Okay. See you again. Bye. Have a good day. So there is no feedback from for today's session. So you can just I have seen how many students are there in my chat box. Okay. So have a good luck.
Thank you, sir.
Yeah.